Anybody can take advantage of it. All right, guys, you're welcome once again. My name is Dr. Steven, and I'm here to take you on this opportunity called Go Life. And right here with us, we're having a live interview with the founder called David Golden. So I want everyone on this call to understand the foundational dynamics of this opportunity, because you are, like I said earlier on, most people go around and people tell them, make comparison with companies. They have done something like this, it never worked. Oh, they have done this, or stories. Oh, it will pack up, it doesn't have a lifespan or whatever. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to listen keenly so that you understand the foundational framework of this opportunity. This is not one of those businesses. This is not one of those scams. This is real digital product we are selling. And at the end of the day, the company also created a structure, a 2x3 structure that helps you to make money in returns of your sales. It's acceptable, it's legally accepted everywhere in the world. You just, people are used to shortcuts. That's why people are finding it difficult to run this business. But if you understand from this interview the dynamics of this business, you will sell and market this product with your full chest, and you go not being distracted, and you go all out to ensure that people come and take advantage of this opportunity that will make you money in Bitcoin. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the biggest of all time. Listen, and after then I will summarize this whole presentation. Thank you so much, and God bless you.
It's some of the greatest network marketing companies in the world. It's just a phenomenal opportunity, but somewhere along the line, somebody gets upset and says, yo, this is a scam, or this is a pyramid scheme. How like most of the stuff they're talking about is on, like, all it's on board.
Yeah.
What do we learn from that?
I think a lot of it is, it's what are you selling? What are you doing? Are you just selling an opportunity? Do you guys have an actual product? Or are you just selling trainings? It comes down to the product and the services at the end of the day. For us,
but I think all of them have a product at some point. You know what I mean? Like you can't, because you can't live for 5-6 years in business without a product.
Yeah, right.
Except the 3 things I got burnt on.
Yeah,
except those 3 things.
That's what I was gonna say.
There was no product at all. It was trade money.
Right.
But let's say, what was the travel company that went out of business? No, World Ventures. And then World Ventures, right? Y'all was in there. Y'all was making money. We're selling travel, but somewhere along the lines, FTC comes to shut it down.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Why though? That's what I'm trying to understand.
I think the focus for us has been, like I said, we're able to focus on the products and the services.
Yeah.
And let marketers do their thing. With that, we've been focused on the market, on this products and services. This marketing is just a new leg. And sure, we have a lot of customers, but we also have a lot of products that we're fulfilling.
Mm-hmm.
And they can't question that.
Got it. Okay, I'm actually had Nella go through, because I was like, when I signed up, I had enough credits. I think it was like $25, and I was like, Nella, and I had her use her credits. I said, yo, go use your credits, and I want to like see this little blog writer, because I want to have a blog, right? Yeah. And she's like, oh well, I can use the credits for the blog. I think the blog that's not monthly, right? It's just one time.
It's monthly. It's monthly. They're all monthly, and we're gonna have like yearly options, but they're all monthly. Yeah.
And I could buy more credits.
You could buy more credits.
Okay, cool. But my initial $25, it took care of like a couple months of the blog, right? Which is really, really cool. So I was like, oh, well, this is fire.
Yeah.
So I think I was looking at it from the perspective of somebody calling me saying, hey, Dave, you can make a bunch of money, versus, oh, I can have a blog, right? I can have like the system without paying $300 a month for it. And I can just do these credits.
Yeah, the whole idea is, I mean, we have awesome tools. Point blank period. We have awesome tools that literally anyone needs.
Yeah.
Anyone can use and anyone needs. If you're building a brand for yourself, if you have a nonprofit, churches, we worked with a lot of churches in the Pennsylvania area.
Gotcha.
If you have something to talk about, we have the tools for you.
Got it. All right, here's where it gets kind of complex. I say, Nella, you want to build a funnel? Well, I'm an affiliate for this company.
Yeah.
You can pay X amount of dollars and you could build a funnel.
Yeah.
Right? Because you have the credits.
Yep.
but I don't necessarily make money from that transaction necessarily, right?
Right.
This matrix is what I'm interested in.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
how this works.
Yeah.
Actually, could you pull it up? Could you pull up like the matrix on your laptop and
I
how it
can.
works? We got a typo.
Let's see.
So yeah, this matrix is what's interesting.
Yeah.
Because I can make money from someone that I don't know.
Right.
So all right, let's pull it up. Can you, explain this to me.
Sure. Yeah, it's up. All right. So yeah. So how this works is it's called a 2x3 matrix.
Okay.
Okay. And so when you first get started, you buy your 250 credits.
Okay.
You get what's opened up a matrix in the $25 level, which
Okay.
means you're going to see this in your back office, and I'll show you where that.
When I sign up for the $25 and I get my credits that I can use for my product, and it looks like that.
It looks like this. Yeah.
Got it.
When you first get started, it's going to look like this.
Yep.
Now, what could happen is you promote the business.
Mm-hmm.
You start using the tools. You see, oh, this funnel builder's sick. Someone else might need this. You share your link with them. They get started. They may fall right under you. How I could do this? They may fall right there under A.
Yeah.
Right? Now, you can continue to do this and build up your own matrix.
Okay.
But there's also the opportunity for you to get what's called spillover.
Okay.
Which is when someone above you is also promoting the link, and they allow someone to fall underneath you.
Okay.
So if you think of it
real quick, those first two people, to my understanding, I don't make money from those first two people,
That's
right?
correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Directly. Yeah. You don't make money from those first two people.
Okay.
Where you guys get paid is on this third line. Yep. So this last line, this third line is where our users are getting paid.
Okay.
And we're paying 90 to 95% commissions on all those sales. 90 to 95%.
So whether I place them on my third level or someone else places them on my third level, I get paid.
Correct.
$25.
Yeah, on this matrix, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right, keep going.
Now, one thing that we really thought was pretty cool of an idea was when you finish your cycle, let's say you filled all this out, you or someone, the people around you help you fill out your matrix. At this point, this is a full matrix. So we pay you on the 7 at the bottom, and that last one for a total of 8 is used to reopen your matrix.
Another matrix, it starts over.
It starts over, right?
Oh.
And we do this because there's been a lot of people who have experienced. You might need like an or you don't have an auto ship. So if you haven't paid or if you haven't come back to the system and opened up your matrix again, you might miss out on whatever has happened since you filled your matrix.
Got it. Oh, do I get more credits when the board starts over?
Every single time.
So every time the board starts over,
you're buying credits.
Oh, okay. I see.
Every single time.
So when that 8th person comes, I don't get paid directly, but I'll get more credits so that I can buy more tools.
Exactly.
And it starts another board.
Exactly.
Okay.
Another matrix. Yep.
Okay. Another matrix. Okay. But what if none of that stuff came from me? Like all those little orange people?
Yeah. Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. I mean, look, it has happened.
Yeah.
But it's not what you should be coming to Goe1life for.
Yeah.
We have great tools. We have great products. We expect you to use them. And if you want to use them to promote our products, do so, But we would never tell you that you can just pay your $25 and continue to earn for the rest of your life. That's not how this works.
Okay. So we're not selling a dream.
We're not selling a dream.
Some people like a good dream.
I know.
I like a good
wish
dream.
I could tell them we could.
That's how I got on the first 3. They was like, yo, bro, just give me the $30, bro. And it's up forever. I was like, Lambo style? He's like, yeah, you get a Lambo. $30, you get this. I'm like, oh, well, you got to wait for your turn to come around. And yeah, that was kind of bogus. So, but there's different levels.
There is, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about those.
Yep. So I don't know if I have them here, but there's a $25, 250 credit package. That's the $25.
Yeah.
1,000 credit package, $100. So we have a $25, $100, $500, 1,000, and 4,000 right now.
Gotcha.
Okay. And so you get 10 times the credits.
Got it.
So for every dollar, you get 10 credits.
Got it. How easy is it to build the funnel?
Fairly
Like,
simple. It's all
build a
drag and
little
drop.
bubble.
It's not like you need to be a coder or anything. It's drag and drop. Drag the elements you want in your funnel, and boom, it's there.
Gotcha. So some CRMs are, or some of these programs can be like a few $100s every single month,
For sure.
whether you use it or not.
Right.
Which I do like this credit system because I can buy what I want when I need to buy
Exactly.
what I want.
That's the whole idea. That's the
kinda
whole idea. Yeah.
All right. So this does, in a way, look like a pyramid. And I know somebody's listening. I know somebody's watching. Like, yep, I know the pyramid scheme when I see one. So is there any issues with this? Because maybe there's been some like matrix. I was in a matrix with vacation. Shouts out to vacation. People kept falling under. I think is vacation still around? Vacation? No? It's not? Did it get shut down or was they just didn't have enough people? Oh, they just merged. Okay, I got you. So there's nothing wrong with this, right? For the people that are watching this.
No, I mean,
I think we've been conditioned to anything that looks like a pyramid
That's
is
it.
illegal.
That's it. You think of any organization, any business, it starts with a leader at the top.
Yeah.
And I mean, organizationally, managerially,
Yeah.
this is what it looks like.
Yeah. That's a fact.
You know what I mean? This is what it looks like. Manager managing other people. This is just how it happens to look like when you're promoting this business.
Got it. Okay. And what's the entry point where somebody could just like start out and say, you know, I'll try it a little bit.
$25.
$25.
$25. And then
in
we
Bitcoin,
did that
though.
in Bitcoin.
Yep.
Right. But like you said, we can use a credit card if we're using something like MoonPay.
Got it.
And we have that access on the site as well. But we did that because anyone can find $25.
For sure.
Anyone can find it. I mean, sure, you might be struggling, but you could find $25 and hopefully be able to use the products to promote and earn some money for yourself.
So you could quite possibly invest the $25. You're using the tools. Then one day you look in the back and say, "Oh, I made a couple dollars. I made $100."
You could, yeah.
While using the tools.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
It seems so simple, man.
Yeah. I mean, that's probably because it is.
I know, but
It's probably 'cause it is.
Man, once especially, and I think it's primarily us. Once a whole bunch of black people start making money,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? In a system that seems simple, it's never. It don't be right.
Yeah.
You feel me? So what could, let's say, because I know you're still developing.
Mhm.
What are some of the things you have to do to protect this to make sure that it doesn't cross the line to somebody having a problem?
We constantly have to stay compliant. Any business.
What is the compliance?
Legally, you have to make sure that we're in compliance with the law, with the regulations around selling products, paying commissions. We have to make sure we're compliant everywhere, and that's something we have to constantly grow in and evolve with as laws change, because they do constantly. Regulations change, new regulations are added. We just have to be constantly aware and constantly evolving and ready to change and make moves.
So when you say that, that kind of gives me a thought process, because when you said the laws continue to change, and what I was saying, my example earlier, like a company, all these people are doing this thing, like you should be here, it's going down.
Yeah.
Was that the world vision? Okay. So like, but if the law changes, then you have to be prepared to change with the laws.
Anybody does. Yeah.
Because there's no excuse like, oh, it was cool to do it 2 years ago, but if you don't change, now I can see how somebody can come down. And if the company is too good and you make too much money, maybe they intentionally change the laws to make it a little bit difficult, because people don't like people making money for some reason.
Could be.
Okay, as I was looking at the company, I was preparing for this interview, I did see something about your dad was involved in a business and like it was some legal trouble, right?
Yeah.
And as a journalist, I'm always trying to protect my audience. Like,
Yeah.
I did see that, so I wanted to address that.
Mhm.
What happened with your dad?
Yeah. So I'll start by saying this is an ongoing issue. So there's only so much I can say.
For sure.
It's
It's like a case.
Yeah. So what I can say is, for years, like I said, we've been building platforms like the one we have for other companies.
Mhm.
He's had many clients. And unfortunately, I think 3 of them have came together and partnered up to build something together. He was the connection. He knew one, he knew the other. They needed partners, so he put them together because he wasn't going to partner with anybody.
Yeah.
He also had a connection to a software developer who could build their platform for them. Again, he is the connection. That is all.
Yeah.
And he brought them together, and they built this company. And unfortunately, it turned out to be one of those schemes you talked about. Right? So they built that company, and when they realized that it was going to be an issue, one of them went to the authorities and claimed that he worked for my father. And so it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Unfortunately, it's one of those things where, we have a flawed system, right? And we firmly know and believe that my dad is innocent of doing anything that he's accused of. And we're in the process of, what's next for him. I mean, you ask anybody who knows my dad, who works with my dad, he's never taken a dime from anybody. Never taken a dime from anybody. He would give the
Wow, wow, wow. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm seriously super excited listening to what I'm sharing with you on this presentation today. See, that's why I tell people you need to be prepared when you're coming into an opportunity. You need to know that opportunity from beginning to the last, letter of that opportunity. I had a meeting with a doctor friend of mine who intended to come into Goe1life, and he went to make a research. And you see what this David Golden is talking about today was more or less what this guy made his research on. And the conclusion there is that, David Golden was involved with the scam before. Listen to him. Listen to what the young man was saying. Sometimes speculations can make you miss an opportunity. He's the founder of this business. But because his dad had dealings with some people, something that turns out to be a scam in the hands of people. But now they have attached him to it. That is what, see where the journalist is asking him now. That is what is bringing this aspect of this presentation. I'm doing this because I want everyone in this business to understand the dynamics of Goe1life. If you miss it here, I don't think you know what you're doing in Goe1life, because you need to understand all these things so that you can prepare yourself for what is coming, because this is a big opportunity that we are going to, unleash it to everyone that cares to listen. Now, you'll be coming by all these things. So it's important you pay rapt attention. Ladies and gentlemen, in the next few minutes, this interview will finish. I'll wrap up this presentation. Please and please, sit back and get every detail you need to get for yourself. I tell you, I'm so happy because me and this doctor, I went to his office. We had a very heated argument where he was saying that no, from his research, they said, they are bringing another Ponzi. David Golden is going to face jail term and whatever. I was just laughing. Ladies and gentlemen, you need to understand things, because if you don't know this thing, people will come to you with questions. There are some people that are good researchers. So it's not enough to say I have a business that is selling tools. That's why David took time to explain what brought about Goe1life. They have been running this business as a subscription-based software selling company before some marketers came to say, what you have is wonderful, but it's limited as to reach. And within the space of 2 months, they have had over 60,000 people joining. And this is just the beginning. So, guys, I want you to sit back tight while we wrap up this interview. Then I will explain 1 or 2 things about this opportunity, and we'll call it a day. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you. Quickly be calling up people to join as we go ahead on this presentation. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
shirt off his back if it meant they could be warm. That's just the type of dude he is. That's the family, we were raised in. My Uncle Myron.
Yeah.
You know the stories of his parents and how they were raised.
Mm.
They aren't those people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just the reality. I mean, that's the flawed system that, we're what's the word?
The world we live in.
It's the world we live in. It's the country we live in.
Yeah.
I'm a proud American, but I do recognize like it's a flawed system.
Yeah. And I saw like through the research that he was maintaining his innocence for a while, and then eventually he pled guilty.
Right.
Which we all understand what that's like.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
It's either this or this. Which you gonna take?
What are your real options at that point?
Yeah.
It's threatening not just him, but everyone around him. It opens everyone up to questions, and it's just not a good situation to be.
Yeah. But this company is your company.
Right.
It's not okay.
Right.
I got you.
Yeah.
Man. Well, it's unfortunate.
Yeah.
About your dad. I'm sorry to hear that, man.
I appreciate it.
You can only, which makes you think, well, you shouldn't have been so quick to these marketers, okay? Because you could, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but at the same time, I know who I am. I know who my team is. I know the products that we have. I know the services that we offer, and if we're in control of the platform that we built.
Got it.
So we can also control the story around it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're gonna we've been doing the right thing, and we're gonna continue to do so.
I hope some of that $3 million was like attorney fees. Look, Johnny Cochran, just sit there. I'm just gonna send you somebody there. Just make sure I'm good.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I do think this is an incredible story of how, people, like, you're building something that a lot of people can benefit from. Yeah. You are going to be attacked.
Always, yeah.
You're definitely going to be attacked.
Recognize that.
I'm going to be attacked for this interview, especially if someone doesn't get the spill over that someone told them that. You feel me?
Exactly.
It's a scam, Dave. Yeah. You said I was going to put, bruh, I'll give you your $25 back, okay? Just if you watch the interview and you was like, I'll just give you your $25 back. But I know you have to be preparing, because you couldn't have known it was going to grow this fast, right? No. It's continuing to grow. Yeah. And I think the more you do good for people, the more there's a target on your back.
For sure.
And you start making some millionaires from this thing. It's like, oh, well, they've got to be doing something.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're preparing yourself mentally and emotionally for this.
Mentally, I've been incredibly blessed to have an awesome family. Yeah. I've been incredibly blessed to have married the woman of my dreams. Oh. She is my anchor. And this wouldn't be possible without her.
Yeah. My wife too is my anchor.
Yeah.
And none of this would be possible without you. Let's figure out how to shout that out. You know what I mean? You can't one up me.
Yeah, I know.
No, it was cool what y'all was doing. I just wanted to make sure I didn't get left out. My wife too, I wouldn't have none of this.
Yeah, it's the truth. It's the truth, man. Like I said, that first month was one of the scariest times of my life. We experienced so much success, but with that, all the responsibility of fulfilling what we've sold in a short amount of time, and making sure everyone is getting the earnings that they got. It's a lot. It's a lot of responsibility.
How soon do I get my, like, if somebody falls on that little line, how soon do I get my money?
When that transaction clears the blockchain, sent to your wallet.
Okay. And my friend Jewel called me. I said she's in town, and she said she was talking to a young lady. Is Lola here? Lola, hey, friend, how you doing? Can you say it real quick if you don't mind? So she's like, oh, well, she runs business. Make sure she don't trip and all that. She uses a lot of the products, but also was like one of the first people or something like that.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So introduce slide over a little bit. There you go. All right. So all right, give me your name.
Lorena Noble, but people call me Lolo.
Lolo.
Told you.
Okay, yeah. We had this whole debate whether it was Lola or Lolo.
Lolo.
You told Chard it was Lola.
Lolo. It's Lolo.
They had me worried. I thought I was calling you the wrong name for
No, it's Lolo. Some people just say it so quick, but it's Lolo.
Okay, what do you do, Lolo?
Okay, so I am an affiliate marketer. I also am in life insurance. Yes, I have a life insurance agency, and I do service clients as well with their websites and marketing needs, all compliments of Goe1life.
Hold on. You service clients with their website and stuff like that?
I do. And I use
You use the
products.
company to build other people's websites.
Absolutely.
You know, I'm that type of person where
Yes.
even if it's like drag and drop, I'm confused for some reason. You know what I mean? So you're saying you use your credits to build a website for someone else?
So the way it all started, just like he said, you know, they've been doing this for some years. I've also been a part of Ingresso Cybernetico, which was one of their, you know, platforms in the past, made some good money. You know, I'm all pro crypto. Okay. So if I can find a great opportunity that pays out crypto, I'm all for it because I know the direction of the world and what's happening, you know, with our monetary system. So I was a part of Ingresso Cybernetico, and as they evolved with other things that they've been doing, I've always wanted to know what they were doing because they're good people. They're really good people. They've helped me a lot with making money. So when Goe1life, before this model, the Goe1life, you know, and they had the product suites where, you know, you could build your websites, landing pages. And I was like, oh, this is awesome. Because again, I'm an affiliate marketer. I've been in the industry for a while.
I'm sorry, when you say you're an affiliate marketer, what does an affiliate marketer do?
So basically what they do is they promote other products, right? The great products, and they earn commissions from it. Okay.
You can make money without having to build a company.
Exactly. I don't have to do I don't have to build the team. I don't have to create the product. I just find great products and that I feel would be good for others in the marketplace. And I let them know that they're out there and I get a piece of the coin.
That's dope. I actually should have did that. Instead of like build these companies and all that kind of stuff. Like if somebody already built the company, let me just, because you got to build the company and then sell it to people.
Right.
And I'm not even that good at
Absolutely.
sales. So I've struggled along this journey.
Absolutely.
So like you just search out different products or services that you like and you market it to other people.
This is correct.
'Cause I know some career, well, I don't know any personally. You're my first actually I'm talking to. I know some career affiliate marketers, they make millions and they just share the different products with other people. So, okay, I think that's pretty dope. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so keep going.
So, you know, and over the years, you know, I've done a lot of different programs, you know, started MLM actually, multi-level marketing is where I began. And to be honest, you know, in the beginning, you know, there's a learning curve trying to figure it out, which led me to, okay, there's some things I need to learn because I know I see people making money.
Yeah.
It's just something I don't get just yet. So I went down the rabbit hole of learning about marketing and learning about how to win and systems and things like that. When, you know, Goe1life came out and it was a tool suite, you know, you could build your landing pages and capture pages. And I'm like, my team can use this, right? Because I'm all about helping my team win as well, because it's no fun winning by yourself. Although, you know, it's fun winning, but
sure.
you want a team to win as well because everybody has their why and it got started for a reason. And it's because they want to win for their family. They have goals and dreams. So, you know, I don't want to be the only one eating. So as I started going down the rabbit hole, learning marketing and learning the tools that it takes, you know, because in MLM, they say make a list of your friends and family. But after you do that and you run through that, what's next? Where do you get the people from? You know, and as I've realized, oh, the people that are winning, they have systems. You know, they're building a list. Oh, I get it. So, you know, there were tools that they're using to do that. And Goe1life had some tools that helped me do that. And they had a comp plan that was, you know, I like to get a piece of the coin.
For sure.
So I started using Goe1life. And as they evolve, because as David said, they're always working to do better, get better for the community and so forth. And their product suites kept evolving and getting better. And so because I've been in the industry a while, I've used a lot of stuff. Like you name it, I've used it. You know, I go to a lot of marketing events, many of the most popular ones. I was there at their launch. You know what I mean? So, as David's company started evolving and I was using these tool suites, I'm like, oh, I don't have to pay for this anymore because it has this. Oh, it has this too.
Oh.
It has this too. Oh, I can eliminate this cost. I can eliminate this cost. What? I can eliminate this cost. So I just got rid of everything that I was using and I started building everything on it. So I transitioned and put my insurance business on it. So, you know, and a lot of people may not get the power of what we have just yet because they really haven't looked into the tools. And so I started building out everything on it. Like for instance, every time I, you know, write an insurance policy, my clients came from a piece of marketing, an ad that they saw, right? They opted in. That's Goe1life, the capture page, the website, the everything. E1ULife, they put their information in there. When they get a text message, E1ULife, they get an email, E1ULife. When they book on my calendar, E1ULife, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So even the system that they call my phone number, it's attached to the system, E1ULife, you know, and a lot of people don't realize like there's so many ways that you can capture leads,
for sure.
even in the social side of things. You know, if someone messages me, you know, on my social platform, things like that, they come inside of my CRM, E1ULife. You know what I mean? And I'm going to be honest, I haven't even tapped into every single thing, but I use the things that help me in my business. So, again, I like to help people. And for a while, you know, I started focusing on just insurance, right? For a while, because, you know, with the affiliate side and MLM and things like that, sometimes, you know, you can run into some issues where, you know, like you named all these different companies that, oh, are they around now? Or, you know, and I got tired of like starting over.
So you've been a part of that.
Yes.
Of like, you build a team and then one day they like, it's over.
Yes. And then you got to start over. You know what I mean? That's what really made me say, okay, I'm going to focus on my insurance business, right? However, I still had a lot of colleagues and business partners that, you know, they made a lot of money with me in affiliate marketing, you know, and as, you know, the world changing, hyperinflation, all of these things going on, people are like, I need to make some money. What's the, you know, and all of these people that have worked with me in different deals, they're like, Lorena, what do you know, we need to go back to this. We need to do this. We need, and again, just like he said, like for me, I needed something that was super duper solid, right? That people could literally feel safe to be in, where this is going to be around, right? And we need a great comp plan. People like to make money, right? A lot of people run from deal to deal just for the comp plan. They do. I mean, let's be honest.
That's a fact.
However, I'm at the stage in my life and in my career where that's old to me. Like if the product isn't solid, I can't fool with it, even for the money.
No, I got you.
You know what I mean? Because I know I can win because of my
First
skill.
off, you're passionate. I feel it.
Yes, because I know it's good. I know what we have is powerful. And then to be able to help people that are in business. And I realized, oh, if you just had some systems in place, right, you could grow your business more in scale. So that's when I started helping clients.
Do the tools, so is there like a tutorial on how to use this stuff?
Yeah. So we have a lot of tutorials in the back office and in inside the app. So when you unlock the tools, you get access to the app, which is where everything is housed. Yeah.
Hey, Nella, let's get this blog up next week. Okay. Can we do it? Yeah, we can do it. Okay, cool. I want to be able to use the tools. I mean, making money from the comp plan is cool, right? But sometimes I'm super hesitant to invite people to a platform, especially like using some results, because they might say, well, I'm not you and I'm not good at sales and all that kind of stuff. I do like the fact that $25 is a easy sell.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yo, you want to have access to these tools, $25. And it's not a monthly automated fee necessarily, like a normal company. You got to pay the $200 a month, and eventually it becomes a bill. But if you ain't got them credits, you just can't use. It's not like an auto.
Yeah. And I mean, there's a couple of reasons for that. We don't want to be that burden, for one.
Yeah.
Two is it's really hard to do with Bitcoin. You can't set up a subscription at this point with Bitcoin. But like I said, we are going to be allowing the yearly subscriptions with your credits, and that'll be coming soon. But like you said, the 250 credits, you get access to some good stuff.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Some good stuff.
I think what I'm gonna do is I'm a build the little blog. Well, I'm not.
Okay.
Now I was gonna build a little blog, and I'm gonna use it. And I think the easier sell is if you like a blog too.
Yeah.
You can start with $25 to see it, and you can graduate to the $100 or the $500, and you can kind of start upgrading and kind of see the fruits of that by sharing with other people.
And then at that point, you can let us do some of the work for you.
How so?
So we've been talking a lot about the tools, and again, they are amazing, but they're all do it yourself. So someone like David Chans may not want to be building a blog post or something, or maybe not want to build a funnel or something. One of the things that we do and that we're really proud of is we have done for you options. So we'll build it for you.
Really?
You give us the information that we need, and we'll build it out for you. Yeah.
How much is that?
Woo. I want to say websites and funnels start at 12,000 credits.
12,000 credits.
Which is like $1,200. That's what it kind of comes to.
Hold on. Are you okay? Hold on.
Uh-huh.
So if let's say for instance, I do enough to invest $1,200 and I get that amount of credits, I can take those credits and you'll build the website
We'll build it for you. Yeah.
For me.
Not me. I shouldn't say I.
Right.
Our team is going to build it. Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Did you know that? You know that? You knew that already. Why you tell me? I had no idea.
Yeah.
You know how much I paid for websites?
I know. Hey, listen, we've paid for websites. We know
okay,
what
when
it's
you
like.
say funnel, like the website and then the automation, then the second and third email that comes to him and all that kind of stuff?
So there are different levels to it.
Okay.
Right? So when we say funnel, we're talking specifically about the landing page, sales page, thank you, that kind of order, upsell, downsell. That's the funnel I'm talking about.
Yes.
But we go beyond that, where we can do like the email automation services, the SMS automation. We can set all that up for you. Yes.
And it's just more credits.
Exactly.
And I get credits, but I can just buy the credits, or if I'm sharing the opportunity and they're sharing the opportunity, eventually, okay, when someone falls on that level where I get paid, do those equate to credits as well?
No. So each one that you get paid, is that what you're referring to?
Yes.
No. So
that's just cash to you. Not cash, but Bitcoin.
Bitcoin to your wallet, right? So everyone on the third line is going to be Bitcoin to your wallet. The last one, the eighth position, is going to be used to create your new matrix. So it's like you're buying more credits.
And I'm buying new credits when I...
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You didn't know that. Did you? Because I got some credits in my joint. Not literally, I have credits. So I'm... Dang, that's fine. No, you can't. Oh, can I transfer credits?
No, we don't transfer credits.
You can't
unfortunately.
Have my credits. Sorry. This is dope.
Yeah.
This is dope.
Yeah.
I'm actually I was a little reserved.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because everybody has opportunities and things of that nature, but I actually think this is a really, really cool business.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm just so scared about the people that's going to make money and why people are going to be attacking the people who make money.
Yeah.
I just know how this internet stuff works.
It's how it works. It's how it works.
Man.
We're going to do our part on being compliant, company-wise. And we would expect our affiliates to be proud and represent our products well as well.
Yeah, I'm just going to use my credits. Yes. You don't have to do it, Ellen.
You should.
We're good. We're good. I'll use my credits.
Yeah. We don't have a blog. We don't have a blog.
You said what?
No, they don't have a blog
We don't
You
do
have
the blogs for you.
Okay, you're back on. Okay. you're back on for the blog. But that funnel.
Yeah.
I got some I have an ebook funnel that I need. I built it years ago. I didn't build it, but I paid a bunch of money.
Yeah.
I want to say I paid maybe $7,500 for.
I believe it.
It's the landing page, the like a little order bump, and then a down sell.
Yeah. Yeah.
The joint was like $7,500.
I believe it.
And they'll build design. They're good with design too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Can you show me something that's been built?
Yeah.
I need a visual, man. I need a visual, bro.
Am I connected?
Fire. All right, is he still connected? I want to see a website that's been built with the program.
So this is one of our users who is promoting something called meme coin. And with this, I don't really know. I'm not too savvy with what meme coin is, but we built this out for them so that they could collect leads and send them to their affiliate link from here.
If I'm going to be honest, when I told Nella to like use this link and the $25, I was like, yo, you can make some money. But I didn't realize, I honestly didn't realize the power of what's happening here.
Yeah.
That's a dope website. So you'll build a website. I give you the words, the copy, and all that kind of stuff. So when someone signs into that,
yeah,
or they put in their information,
they're opted into that person's CRM. So they have the contact, they have, again, we can set up the email system for them, but if they have an email automator set up, then they start getting the emails, send them to wherever the next step is for them.
That's fire.
Yeah.
Show me another one. Give me another one. I want to make sure this one wasn't luck. Show me another one, man. I need to see what's going on.
This, I didn't know much of these. This is a user.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe you guys know who this is.
Make it a little bigger.
Oh. This is a user who combines affiliate marketing with influencer marketing. So like social media marketing. And I guess she's teaching people how this works.
Yo, actually, okay. I have a webinar funnel, and it doesn't look this good.
Okay.
No, shouts out to the person that built it. It's fine. It's great. It's great. It just it's really nice.
Yeah. We try to keep it clean.
How long does it take?
So we say we should be ready in 5 days. Often done in 2 or 3. Yeah.
All right.
Depending on the capacity we're at with all the orders. But.
All right, man. Sign me up, bro. Sign me up. You know, that's why you feel like somebody trying to convince you, but you're like, all right, man, just sign me up, bro. I'm ready. This is dope, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Thank you.
This is dope.
We're super proud of it.
I can see the last few years of you building what you've been building. Is paying off because this is a real service.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Especially when you're building a website for somebody.
Yeah.
And you give the person that's getting their website built an opportunity to make money through sharing it and affiliate and kind of like a group economics type joint. This is fire.
Yeah.
By the way, you can also, just like you, I'm assuming when they comment Goe1life automation's gonna fire. You can do that with Goe1life.
No.
Yeah.
So I use ManyChat, and I think I'm at like.
I used to use ManyChat.
You don't use it no more?
Yeah, I used to use ManyChat. You won't need ManyChat if you have.
Really?
Yeah. Do you see? That's why I got rid of everything. A lot of people ask why I've been so successful so quick. But it's because I actually use the products, so I know the power of them, and I know what they can do for any entrepreneur, any business owner, anyone who has a goal, dream, trying to build something, build a course, sell a book. It doesn't matter what it is. You can do it all here. The automations, everything.
Wow.
And so you won't need ManyChat. I used to use ManyChat. Yeah.
So this, and I think I'm at $30 a month. Is it $30 a month? I think I'm using 30. How much is ManyChat? How many credits
So that would come in the social media marketing and yeah, I think it's in the, through the social media marketing.
Oh, so it's a social media marketing suite that you can buy some.
Yeah,
Planner,
you won't need Hootsuite, all that kind of stuff
I need
anymore
to look
either.
back here.
What? Yeah, come on, man.
Yo, listen, do whatever you have to do.
Yeah.
To protect us.
Yeah. That's the whole idea.
America hate, and not even America, but just people in general, they just hate successful black men. And they hate when successful black men are helping other people.
Yeah.
Yes.
They hate it. That's, bro, you know what all I do is I interview entrepreneurs and I try to get the game that they otherwise, like they would never meet you, right? So I'm inviting you. I've been attacked so many times.
Yeah. I believe it.
Delivering information.
I believe it.
And I met a guy yesterday at my guy's birthday, and he was like, "Man, bro, I'm actually here because of you." And I get this a lot of times. They're like, "Yo, I started watching the Social Proof podcast, and it helped me become an entrepreneur. And I'm starting to learn. I'm inspired, and I see people that are just like me, and they become successful, and it gives me the motivation to say I can do it too." And I've seen people make my man Smitty, he makes millions of dollars a year. He said he remembers being at his house watching Social Proof podcast every day.
Wow.
And he's just watching
That's
these
incredible.
interviews and conversations.
That's incredible.
People attack me for that.
Yeah. That's unfortunate.
It's unfortunate.
That's the reality though, right?
Isn't it?
It's super unfortunate.
And then it kind of makes me kind of afraid to highlight certain people and and bring people to game, because if I say go start a business and they start a business and the business doesn't work, then it's my fault, right?
You start a business.
Yeah, it's crazy. So it actually makes me shrink sometimes to say, hey, I need to slow down for the few people that hate me versus the tens of thousands of people that I'm helping.
Yeah.
So I say all of that to say, just continue to do what you do, man.
That's the plan, man. That's the plan. We won't let bad apples, for lack of a better word, determine the way we move. We're going to continue to work.
Last question.
Yeah.
So 60,000 people, there's a lot of people that are going to go around and maybe building the business the wrong way. I've seen that too.
Yeah.
Where it's just someone that's watching this says, oh, yo, you can go make $1 million tomorrow.
Yeah.
All the spillover just falls upon you, you make the money, right?
Yeah.
And then they tell the wrong person that, and the wrong person tells the wrong person that, and they say, oh, that's your fault. How do we prevent that? I don't even know if we can.
I mean, we can't stop people from doing what they're going to do, one, but we can be very clear how we operate, right? And we can be upfront with saying, that's not how this works. If you're going to earn here, it's going to be because you've promoted, you've done the work. You're not going to, sure, you can earn a couple bucks from some spillover, but the message is that if you're going to earn, it's going to come because you worked.
Yeah.
There's not much, again, we can't stop people from doing what they're going to do. People are going to people.
Yeah, for sure. This is incredible. David, thank you so much. Is there anything we didn't touch? Anything we didn't touch? Anything we didn't talk about? I think we went to the tools. Oh, yeah, so you're doing live meetings?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, and I heard you going on tour.
Yes.
Yeah,
was it too soon?
It was too soon, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
I'm going to be talking about that Wednesday. I'm going live on YouTube. On Go, I think it's Goe1life is the name of the channel. I'll be live talking to the company and discussing where we're going forward. One of the things we're going to talk about is the live events that are going to be coming up.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
You going on tour? No, too early? Too soon?
Yeah. I mean, we'll see. We'll see.
I'm a really good host.
Are you?
Yeah,
I could tell, clearly.
Yeah,
You've been doing this for a minute.
Yeah, you should like, if you're going to do the events, you should let me
I would
host
love to have you.
How many credits? Oh, yeah, I need some credits. I need, oh, yeah, a little million credits. Don't that join in my little back office. Let me get that. Nah, this is awesome, man. But yeah, congratulations on all that you're doing. And I know it's kind of young and early right now, but I believe even this interview is going to be a good tool for the 60,000 people to say, oh, this is our CEO. And I think through this conversation, we could feel your heart.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean? We can see that you are really looking to help and just offer something amazing to the world.
Yeah.
So
I
this is going
appreciate
to be
you.
very valuable. Shouts out to Jules. She's over here. She's helping a lot of
Yeah.
people that somebody you want to be connected with. So
Yeah.
just whoever shared this with you, I feel like I'm in network marketing right now. Whoever shared this with you, get back to the person get back to the person who invited you. Yeah, so do that, man. But thank you so much, Dave. Anything we didn't cover? Anything we need to?
Yeah. I mean, that's a good point. And I'm actually going to hit on Bitcoin and cryptocurrency first.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
We all know, like Lolo said, if you're paying attention, you can see where the world is going.
For sure.
As far as payments, as far as wealth storage. One of the things that President Trump has done, hate him or love him, he's ordered to build a Bitcoin reserve, meaning that this country, the United States of America, is going to start holding Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies in their reserves the same way they did gold.
Oh, wow.
The same way they did gold. Yes.
That's incredible.
It's incredible because, I mean, what we're doing is we're transacting in Bitcoin, but the whole idea of transacting in Bitcoin beyond just, being able to pay people very fast is Bitcoin is a great way to store wealth.
Yes.
It's been it's volatile, which, if you're in it for a short time, that can be scary. But if you're in it to make, moves generationally for your family, this is a great place to store wealth. And we just provide a way for people to earn it instead of buy it.
So you can earn it and store it as it continues to grow.
Right.
Oh, because the money goes straight to my Bitcoin wallet and it sits there until I take it out.
Exactly.
Oh.
Exactly.
Okay. I have Coinbase, so I rock with Coinbase.
Yeah.
It's easy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and I think some of the Bitcoin has, over the last couple of days, Bitcoin went up and the money that was, sent to my wallet, it grew a little bit.
There you go.
So I was like, okay,
there you go.
Go crazy.
Yeah.
Go crazy.
Okay. All right. Well, was anything else? Did we miss it?
The AI deal. That was a good point, Jules. There in the past decade, we've all experienced AI in our lives for more than a decade, for a very long time.
Yeah.
Through other companies, but in recent years, it's become available for us to productize, to use, to ChatGPT. OpenAI allows you to use their code to build your own AI products.
Yeah.
So anyone can go to YouTube and figure out how AI works, how to use AI to automate something, to tell their story, to build their websites, to write their copy. Anyone can use it. What we've been able to do in these past 3 or 4 years is really master and I won't say we master, but we're continuing to master. We'll never perfect it as it continues to evolve. But we've been able to take advantage of the resources that have been made available to everyone to really now provide a resource to the people so that they don't have to learn it. They can just experience it and gain from it themselves.
Love it. I love it. Man, thank you so much for stopping by. I flew all the way here.
Thanks, man.
Just
Thank
to
you.
sit with little old me and educate me on the future of the world. But yeah, man, if you can, let everybody know how they can contact you and then leave us with a word of wisdom.
Oh, man. What's my Instagram? Oh, man.
Dang, that just made me trust you more.
Yeah. I don't use much social media. You can search my name, David Gold. I'm sure you'll find me eventually. Word of wisdom. That's a fun one. Okay. First off, I appreciate you and having me and my wife, and it's been amazing in Atlanta. Getting started in any company it's a bit of a risk. I appreciate the fact that you guys are here doing your homework, and that you're going to continue to research and look at the company before you make any moves. It's important that you know who I am, who the company is, what we've done, and I'm super proud of where we are. Before you make any moves, just make sure that we're the right fit for you.
Absolutely. All right, give me another one, man. Yeah, listen, Myron would have killed that part.
Yeah, I
Okay,
know.
I need you to go on and run it back.
I
You
know
got
I'm his nephew,
you got
but
that Myron Golden name. Come on with it. Give me a word of wisdom for the entrepreneurs.
listen,
Playing,
man.
right?
Listen, man.
Myron's so good.
He's a legend.
Yes,
He's a
a
legend.
fact.
he really is.
Man, I know them family reunions is lit, bro. Between you, Myron, like I had Mark on here.
Yeah.
Mark helps people buy and sell businesses. Shouts out to Mark, man. That Golden
Yeah, they're
family,
big fans
man.
of you. Big fans of you.
All right,
Couldn't
so you
stop
want
saying good things.
give me another one, bro. Give me another one. Come on,
All
you
right.
got this.
Okay. Dang, David, put me on the
like,
spot.
you know what? The fact that you have it, that makes me like you even more.
Does it?
Listen, man. All right, forget all that stuff. Don't even stand on stage. I just want you back in the seat. You just keep quarterbacking stuff. And
That's my job, man.
Listen.
Like I said earlier, it's part of the synergy, right? I'm not a salesman. I'm still new to like being this public, I guess. So this is a new space for me, and I'm loving it, and I'm enjoying learning. And but that synergy is allowing people who've been here to be able to sell what my team can build and produce.
That's good, man. Go.
Okay, that's a good one.
No. Hey, don't even say nothing fancy. You too fancy, okay? You're good. We're going to end it right there, man. Thank you so much, David. Yeah, I know people looking at David like, I like that guy. You're just a likable person, man.
I appreciate it,
for
man.
sure. But man, thank you so much for stopping by. Listen, y'all, do yourself a favor, man. Keep following what this brother's doing. And you know, one, I think it's important to get ahead of what's happening in the crypto space, but two, it's important to get ahead of what's happening in the AI space and understanding how these tools work. Lolo says something that I just can't even stop thinking about. It's like, all right, well, I'm building an agency, building out a website, but I'm using the software from this other company. So you're white labeling essentially the company, right? Absolutely. And the company is on a platform that allows you to offer these tools. So I was like, dang, I want to start a little I'm gonna stop. My entrepreneur brain be going. Yeah. You hear me? I'm like, oh, I'm about to do that. Yeah. Start building out websites for people. But this is incredible. So now, just like start getting in the space of artificial intelligence and funnels and all the stuff that you need to grow your business. But also, go get you some social proof. Meaning, go build something, build it really, really big. But come back to your community to teach them how you did it. It's the only way our community grows. We out. Peace.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm super excited to what we were all privileged to, hear this morning from this morning edition presentation. We have spent about an hour here, even if not less. And I appreciate everyone that stood by, that stick, because this is the foundation of every business. This is the foundation of every business. It's not about, people coming around to hype an opportunity, tell you, oh, come and put one and get 10, and people are easily carried away. I'm a structure finder. When it comes to business, I don't just join business, because when I want to do a business, I want to launch it. So I'm a structure finder. I always ask, what is the structure? What is the makeup of this business? And that is the mindset I want everyone on this call this morning to have. Imagine having all this information, understanding the dynamics, the structural arrangement of Goe1life. You can tell anyone, even if somebody tells you no, you are unmoved, you are unshakable. Why? You have the in-deal handy. It's just time that will tell over time. I tell people, there are a lot of friends that I've talked to about Goe1life. They said, oh, there's this system within a month will double your money. Within 14 days will double your money. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm still here boldly declaring, running Goe1life, but all those stuffs have gone with their monies. Ladies and gentlemen, enough of all these errors. Let's wake up to the reality of what God has blessed us with. Listen to David Golden. He tells you step by step how they became and where they are going. Nobody's hyping anything here. Nobody's telling you what is not there. We are telling you the genuineness, the reality of what we have. We give you real Bitcoin. We give you real digital products. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what else anyone on this call will want outside what we have just experienced this morning. You know, I tell people information is key in anything you do in life. So before I will wrap up this presentation, I want 5 people, just put up your electronic hands. And I just want in one minute, tell me your experience in today's presentation. If you love what you have watched, I just want your electronic hand, and I will ask you to unmute yourself before I will wrap up this. So, all right, Walter. Yes, Walter has been here from the beginning. Walter, unmute yourself and talk to us. Please, if I don't ask you to unmute yourself, don't unmute yourself. Just put up your electronic and I will ask you to talk to us. Walter, go ahead. Thank you.
Wow. This is absolutely amazing. I have not seen this type and for a very long time, you know, sitting and analyzing how this system is built by the CEO. And not just that is coming from the CEO, but this company was built in the in US, which is the world power. You know, any company that comes from the United States of America sounds so great because the restrictions, the regulations, and checkpoints, you know, they must ensure that all the T's are crossed and all the I's are dotted. So this company coming from US is a mind-blowing. I was talking to someone, I said, Goe1life is not just like other company because this is coming from United States of America. And being the fact that Donald Trump has already signed Bitcoin as a reserve for the United States of America, this opportunity is coming very early for everyone to leverage on, going all out, see how you can build your team, work with smart 2 persons, and see yourself earning Bitcoin. I don't know how long, but I know quite well that this is going to be sustainable for everyone that takes our position right now, because what I just heard is a mind-blowing one. Thank you, guys. Thank you, leader, for bringing this video to bear for us to listen and take advantage and be strong that what we have is a strong platform and not just something that will die off after 6 months or 7 months. Thank you very much. And I pray that God will bless you.
Wow, thank you so much, Walter. You know, I appreciate Mr. Walter because I like people that know what they want. In our several Zoom, Walter will always come at the beginning. Remember, I've always emphasized, you want to be a part of a system, learn from the beginning, know everything, see everything. See, this is why I do what I do. I don't just want to come and say they are making money. No. What is the structure that is helping us to make money? Look at what he said. He said, look out for 2 key players that can play this business with you. We're not talking about 10, 22. Don't think every one of us here, if you look out for 2 people that will have the same mindset like you have in this business, you teach them to have your kind of mindset. Nothing is going to stop you to winning in this business big. Imagine making money in Bitcoin. I don't know how many of us have understood this thing. Some people are making this money, they are eating it from hand to mouth. You have to stop it because look at Bitcoin now is already taking a skyrocket stand. People don't know what is happening. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, if you have not started building this business, now is the time to go all out. Build this business because now you know what we are into. Nobody is, marketing or hyping anything here. Run this business as your own personal business. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, it's just time. We'll tell where we all started, how we all came to where we are today. Thank you so much, Walter. I have a comment here from Ben Miracle. He said, great information. Yes, I have Mr. Jorin said, please, can we have this recording? Yes, definitely, you're going to get it. Rayman said, please, I will need this presentation shortly after the meeting. Thanks, All right, guys, see, I'm telling you, we have all that for you. Don't worry, you are in the right team and we are here for you. Let's have Mr. Christian unmute yourself and talk to us. Just a few minutes. Thank you so much, everyone. If you have anything to say, just put up your electronic hands. Based on what we have.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, Mr. Christian, go on.
Like I earlier on stated, it's a mind-blowing experience. Thank God I didn't miss today's meeting because that would have, cost me some very, expensive losses here and there. for the fact that something is starting from the most powerful nation of the world, that alone, speaks for itself. And from the little I heard the man, talk about, I have never seen a business that is not kind of selfish, a business that will give you a platform to advertise every other business you have with you. And the multiplier effect is unimaginable. So let me stop at that. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you so much, Mr. Christian Weze. Ladies and gentlemen, see, I tell you, God blessed us with wonderful people, wonderful team players. I want to encourage you, do not slack with this opportunity. We have a gold mine here, ladies and gentlemen. You hear, see, the interviewer is an independent person. He's a media, he's a journalist. He picks up entrepreneurs to know what they are, what they have. Look at, he went as far as going into David Gold's family, what is the family is currently facing, what the father is currently facing. And David had to come out open and tell you, I told you guys, a friend of mine, I wish he was in this meeting, but I'm going to, get him this recording. He told me, he brought out all the facts. He was on social media. Oh, David Golden, is a scam promoter. The father, he told us here, he made it this way. The father was a connector to these guys that said they have a network marketing. So he connected them with the people that will produce product for them and they will market. But when the thing started going sour, one of them had to, Americans, they have law. If you carry somebody go court, they will come after you. Do you understand? So those are the things that played out. But somebody that doesn't know, say, that thing is a scam. I asked this, my friend, yesterday. I said, what do you define scam to be? A scam is a system that they collect your money into a pool and they pay you what they want to pay you. I said, here, David Golden made it expressly. They don't collect your money. The only thing that gets to them is the gas fee. Because of Bitcoin transaction, 100% of the money is paid out instantly in the system. So it's not that they are collecting $25 or $100. Rather, what they do is that their product is going global. And that is what we are selling. So you cannot compare this and those companies that are sharing money. We are not sharing money here. We are selling a product. Ladies and gentlemen, we have what it takes to run with. Let's have Ben Miracle. Ben Miracle, you can unmute yourself and talk to us. Thank you so much. Ben Miracle, go on.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Please, I want to show my appreciation to you, our host, and for bringing the CEO of the company to come and talk to us. It's a good thing because it has helped to clear some doubts and make us understand where we're heading to. Please, in this business, in this company, we have two things that is very, very outstanding. One is the matrix, and the other one is the AI. But from what the CEO have just said, the AI will help us to be able to get the matrix in order. That's to be able to advertise our business on the social media. But we are not being taught on how to use this AI. Please, I want us in the next Zoom meeting, let the emphasis also go towards not only the matrix, but also the AI, how we can use our units. My unit is just there, standing there looking at me. I want to be able to use it to get more and advertise the business. Thank you very much.
Wow, thank you so much, Ben Miracle. I totally agree with you. We're definitely going to work on that and make justice to that, because like you heard the CEO said, everything, even any of the channel you want to, channel your credit to. He said there are already tutorial videos that will help you step by step, meaning when you open it, everything is there to show you how to do it on that platform. The thing there is that, like, I tell people, when you have a system like this, you try to familiarize yourself with the system. There are a lot of this. Even if you go to YouTube, some people that are already using it, but never mind. We as a team, we are working on that so that we can be able to guide you step by step on how you can take advantage of your credits and make use of your credits. You know, even personally, I've not started using a pin of my credit. I'm going to do that because I have a lot to cover with my credit. I have enough credit to take me to any height I want to. So what I'm trying to do is I'm building my momentum to launch my credits. So it's not a big deal. We are going to work on that, and I can assure you, in no distant time, everyone will begin to reap the full benefit of this business. Like I tell people, this is our business. It isn't going anywhere. We are good to go. All right. Thank you so much. Right. We have Mr. John said there have been a lot of suspicion, especially in Nigeria, where people are groaning because of Ponzi scheme like CBS. Please, what is the company doing to get registered with relevant regulatory authorities in Nigeria? This will really help all allay the fear of many. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you know, what we do is a product, a digital product selling. That's why he tells David Golding made it to understand that, see, whatever we are doing it within the ambits of the law. It's not a physical company that we are going to register with SEC, because one, we are not on, as far as SEC is concerned, we are not doing financial transactions there where, you know, you give us money, we'll give you money. No. What we are doing is that we are selling a digital product that has to do with which anybody, even you come to Zoom. Zoom is running in Nigeria. Zoom does not need to come and come to SEC to register for it to be regulated. You can subscribe to your Zoom any minute, any second. Now, what they have done beyond just, you know, subscribing, remember, like David Golding said earlier on, they were a subscription-based company where people subscribe to their tools and use it, until some marketers came and said, oh, why can't we do it this way? And we have it this way so that we'll use the credits to access your tools. So that is what we have. So it's not, you know, the thing what we are currently running is an affiliate marketing. So it's not contravening the financial laws of Nigeria, because we are not telling you come and invest. We are not running an investment opportunity. It's not an investment. You are buying anybody. The market, the buying and sales market is an open market. Do you understand? And, you know, when it comes to digital product, anybody can buy digital product from the comfort of their home. So nobody is running any investment here where we said, okay, we need to go and register with SEC, or the company is taking people's money, you know, so we are alleging fears. It's a decentralized system. We are actually running a decentralized system. When you're running a decentralized system, meaning that everybody owns his own business. So if you want to do any registration, means you want to go and do the registration yourself, because as far as this business is concerned, it's your own personal business. There's no ownership here. The CEO is only doing all he can to ensure that, you know, the products are up to date for you to use the solutions. So that is what we are running. So we are not running any financial system where people have to give money and we share the money or whatever. So it's a decentralized system, my dear friend. So you don't need to be worried. Like he said, everything that they are doing, they do everything to ensure that it's still within the laws of the land. You know, if for this thing to strive in the United States of America without going against contravening the law, do you understand? That is what they do. So when it comes to crowdfunding, more or less what we have is more or less a crowdfunded system. That's why you see when you come in with two people, those two people money doesn't come to you. It goes to other people, because other people's money some days will come to you as far as you're buying the AI solution to go and use. So that is how this system works. So there's nothing to fear about maybe regulations or whatever. We are not sharing money. We are not collecting people's money to pay them 1%, 2%, 3%. That is not what we are running here. We are running a decentralized system with real digital products. I believe that answers your concern, my dear friend. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, I believe everyone here, if you're joining us for the first time, you know, on this call, you know, in our next presentation, I'm going to take you on the presentation slide, because I always ensure that our meeting is within 1 hour, but because of this play out today with the CEO, that's why we are exceeding, and I'm taking a little time to explain 1 or 2 things to our guests. It's a system that works on a 2x3 matrix that is auto-filling matrix. You know, it's a very robust system. You know, like I tell people, ensure, don't come here and say, oh, because the matrix is auto-filling, then you are not going to do anything. All you need to do is ensure you go all out, get people into the system so that you can start maximizing the profit behind this system. So that is how this system works. Thank you so much and God bless you. All right, Rich, blessed. Please, how will I advertise my product in my account? That we are going to show you very soon. We are going to show you that very soon. So just relax as we are presenting. We are going to show you how to do that from your own back. You can advertise any other company or anything. So just relax. We are going to show you that. Thank you so much. All right, Cosmos, I see your hand. Please kindly unmute yourself and talk to us.
All right, thank you very much, my leader, Dr. Seko. You have done a very wonderful job. And that meeting with our CEO was mind-blowing. It was